Well, after 8 years, the boyfriend of Crystal Rogers is facing charges in connection to her death and disappearance.
Brooks Houck is charged with murder and tampering with evidence. The Bardstown mother went missing in 2015. It wasn't until 2020 when the FBI took over the case, renewing their investigation. Just weeks ago, police arrested Joseph Lawson in connection to that case. And today, they arrested the man who has been on their radar since the beginning. It is a case that has rattled the community for nearly a decade. Today, WKYT's Kelsey Soto talked with people in the community about the family being one step closer to justice.
It's been an interesting day. The closure part for Bardstown and for the family will be great.
The signs have faded, but the questions have not. Since July of 2015, people have wondered what happened to 35-year-old mother Crystal Rogers.
People in this community are, I don't know if they're smiling as much as this sigh of relief that there is an answer.
Dixie Hibbs was the mayor of the small town and became quite the historian. She says for years people have speculated but have never gotten answers. Signs even pointing at the only man ever listed as a suspect. On Wednesday, Brooks Houck was taken into custody without incident, now charged with murder and tampering with evidence.
I just hope the truth comes out. Really, that's all everybody wants, you know.
Bardstown's known as the bourbon capital of the world. Tourists coming from all over to take tours. But the locals know they've carried this tragedy around for years, never forgetting and never giving up on a painful and agonizing story. Those signs will remain firmly planted outside of Todd's Liquor in Bardstown, where they have been for the last 8 years. Owner Guthrie McKay tells me they represent hope and hopefully justice. He tells me today's arrest is just step one in bringing Crystal's family some closure.
Bardstown's a great town. Bardstown's great people. It's just a shame we had to go through all this for the last 8 years.
I think just pray for the family and you know, just support people the best you can and do what we do in Kentucky. We take care of each other.
In Nelson County, Kelsey Soto, WKYT.
Houck has been transferred to the Hardin County Detention Center in Elizabethtown. He is being held on a $10 million bond. He is set to be arraigned on October 5th in Nelson Circuit Court. But there are still several other unsolved murders in Bardstown. Tommy Ballard, Crystal Rogers' father, is one of them. He was shot and killed back in 2016, and no suspects have ever been named. Bardstown police officer Jason Ellis was shot and killed in 2013. Both men were shot while on the side of the road. And Kathy and Samantha Netherland were killed inside their home in 2014. Investigators say they are still working all of those cases.